You provide all them information to you.
Well, let me ask you this. I was just talking to her. What if she told me that you beat the piss out of her and you jumped on top of her and started punching her in the face? Should I just go ahead and take that?
Okay, but don't you know?
It's your side of the story. Give your side.
You just talking to her though. With the information that she gave you, can't she tell you?
You want me to just take everything she says?
I'm not from here.
Okay, but you want me to just take everything she says as fact?
I'm just saying is I'm not from here. I don't know her exact address.
Okay, that's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
If my mind gets ruined, my life is ruined, because then you can't think, you can't do things, you don't know what the fuck you're doing in life. It's like literally everything is the quality of your ability to think. And I knew that I was putting that in jeopardy.
Victim's identity will not be released in accordance with Marcy's law. On October 29, 2025, at approximately 2:15 p.m., the victim entered the Miami Gardens Police Department, accompanied by her attorney, to report an incident.
Teophimo's Lopez training camp for Shakur shows tough pad work drills where each move is clean, focused, and done with clear intent.
All those feelings of weakness that are inside of you.
Yeah, and it acts as like a forcing mechanism for discipline.
Yeah.
Teophimo's training camp for Shakur features hard pad work sessions where every action is precise, controlled, and carried out with strong purpose.
What do you mean, what do I mean?
I had somebody I have a driver that would take her away.
Get him over here then. If you're gonna kick someone out of your house,
Sir, you don't have to shit. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
I don't have to, I'm sorry. I don't have to do what?
Never. Bravo, 17 miles
Put your hands on her?
No, I did not. Of course she's gonna tell you if she did. Okay,
did?
well,
I'm
why
just
did you
asking
ask that? Why did you ask
Because that's
that?
my job.
Teophimo and the camp add more sparring partners to fine-tune every part of the preparation. New styles change each day, pushing non-stop adjustment and stronger intensity.
Finding a pursuit or a passion or something that you truly love that's engaging and challenging, that is exciting for you, and it advances you as a person. And the lessons that you learn in pursuing that thing, you apply to everything in your life.
Everything in life, man.
Yeah.
Shakur Stevenson appears on the Art of Dialogue interview, speaking with calm focus and strong purpose. He says that after fighting and defeating Teophimo, he believes he will rise into the top 4 fighters in the world. His tone reflects confidence, discipline, and a clear plan for his future, matching the sharp focus he brings to the ring each day. Shakur Stevenson also recognizes the strength and skill that Teophimo brings. He explains that choosing to face Teo was intentional. Teo is a high-level fighter, and taking on that challenge forces Shakur to push himself further. By facing a powerful opponent, he improves his technique, sharpens his timing, and strengthens his overall strategy. Shakur makes it clear that competing against the best is necessary for growth, and shows his commitment to reaching elite status.
By her attorney to report an incident that occurred on October 27, 2025. According to the victim's statement, at approximately 4:15 a.m. while working, the victim was approached by Mr. Davis. The victim reported that Mr. Davis grabbed her by her back of her head, pulling her by her hair with one hand and by her throat with the other. He forcefully escorted her down a stairway and toward the parking garage while maintaining his grip on the back of her head. Upon reaching the parking garage, the victim reported that Mr. Davis released her, at which point she was able to run towards her co-workers for safety. The victim further reported that she has known Mr. Davis since 2022, and they were previously involved in an intimate relationship for approximately 5 months, which ended about a month prior to the incident. Lead detective Gary Florencio obtained and reviewed video surveillance footage that corroborates key elements of the victim's statement. As a result of the diligent and hard work of our Special Victims Unit, an arrest warrant has been issued for Gervonta Bryant Davis on the following charges: battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping. The investigation determined that Mr. Davis used force to restrain and attempt to remove the victim from the location against her will. At this time, the Miami Gardens Police Department is actively working with the United
Teophimo Lopez carries strong confidence as the fight draws closer, knowing this is the matchup fans have been waiting for. He understands the buzz around the fight and accepts the pressure, using it as motivation during training. Locked in and driven, Teo works hard every day, polishing his technique, timing, and power. Each drill, sparring round, and pad session is built to sharpen his skills and keep his body in top shape. Ready both mentally and physically, he plans to enter the ring and give a performance that lives up to the expectations of fans, experts, and the boxing world.
Miami Gardens Police. Davis is accused of attacking a woman who works at a gentleman's club back in October. She says he left her battered and bruised. Police are not releasing the name of the woman or the club. They did say the pair had dated in the past. Now, there is a warrant out for his arrest.
Victim reported that Mr. Davis grabbed her by her back of her head, pulling her by her hair with one hand and by her throat with the other.
Last month, 3 months before this incident, he was accused of assaulting the mother of his children in an episode that allegedly happened on Father's Day. Several previous charges were dropped when the alleged victim...
In the Face TOF Face interview, Shakur Stevenson reveals that he sensed Tioimo feeling jealous toward him. Shakur explains that as he gained more attention and recognition, Tio's reaction showed hints of envy. Despite this, both fighters remain focused on their preparation, letting their training and skill speak louder than emotion.
Known as Tank. The victim reported that Mr. Davis grabbed her by her back of her head, pulling her by her hair with one hand and by her throat with the other. He forcefully escorted her down a stairway and toward the parking garage while maintaining his grip on the back of her head. The victim further reported they were previously involved in an intimate relationship for approximately 5 months. Lead detective Gary Florencio obtained and reviewed video surveillance footage that corroborates key elements of the victim's statement. As a result of the diligent and hard work of our Special Victims Unit, an arrest warrant has been issued for Gervonta Bryant Davis on the following charges: battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping. The investigation determined that Mr. Davis used force to restrain and attempt to remove the victim from the location against her will. The Miami Gardens Police Department is actively working with the United States Marshals Fugitive Task Force to locate and apprehend Mr. Davis.
What's up, everybody? Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV. And let's get straight into it, because this is a serious and developing situation involving Gervonta Davis. So what exactly happened? According to law enforcement and court documentation, an arrest warrant has been issued for Gervonta Davis stemming from an alleged domestic violence incident that reportedly took place back in October in Miami Gardens, Florida. Police say the incident occurred at a gentleman's club where the alleged victim worked. The charges listed on the warrant are battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping. As of now, authorities say that Gervonta has not turned himself in, which is a critical detail in how this case has unfolded. And this is where things change. Miami Gardens Police confirmed they are working now with the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force to locate and arrest Gervonta Davis. This doesn't just happen automatically. When someone has an active warrant and law enforcement believes they may be difficult to locate, avoiding contact, or capable of crossing jurisdictions, U.S. Marshals are often brought in. For you guys wondering, what exactly do the U.S. Marshals do? I got you. They are the oldest federal law enforcement agency in the country, operating under the Department of Justice, and they specialize in the following: tracking and arresting fugitives, assisting with high-profile warrants, running joint task forces with local police, protecting...
Roy Jones Jr. shares a clear view on the gap between old school and new school fighters and explains how respect mattered more in his time. He says fighters understood the difference between confidence and disrespect, and crossing that line face to face was not accepted. Outside the ring, fighters were expected to act with class, and any personal issues were handled directly with real consequences. Roy says this mindset kept the sport professional, disciplined, and accountable. He then points out how modern fighters move differently, especially outside the ring. Today the sport is shaped by social media, non-stop hype, and entertainment. The line between confidence and disrespect often fades as online talk replaces direct interaction. While this brings attention and excitement, it can also lead to pointless provocation instead of settling things in the ring. Roy makes it clear that real greatness still comes from skill, discipline, and hard work. Online noise can never replace preparation and respect for boxing. He believes rivalry has turned into performance, but the fighters who truly succeed are the ones who balance promotion with professionalism and let their talent speak when the bell rings.
They got like DAs on the step, because I'm telling you, because you guys can't see it, right? They got police officers on the step, I'm assuming media, and because I hear people taking pictures and things like that, so paparazzi, just to announce this, which we'll get into.
According to the victim's statement, at approximately 4:15 a.m. while working, the victim was approached by Mr. Davis. The victim reported that Mr. Davis grabbed her by her back of her head, pulling her by her hair with one hand and by her throat with the other. He forcefully escorted her down a stairway and toward the parking garage while maintaining his grip on the back of her head. Upon reaching the parking garage, the victim reported that Mr. Davis released her, at which point she was able to run towards her co-workers for safety. The victim further reported that she has known Mr. Davis since 2022, and they were previously involved in an intimate relationship for approximately 5 months, which ended about a month prior to the incident. Lead detective Gary Florencio obtained and reviewed video surveillance footage that corroborates key elements of the victim's statement.
Oh, so they got footage, I guess, some footage from the club. That's not good.
Florencio obtained and reviewed video surveillance footage that corroborates key elements of the victim's statement. As a result of the diligent and hard work of our Special Victims Unit, an arrest warrant has been issued for Gervonta Bryant Davis on the following charges: battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping. The investigation determined that Mr. Davis used force to restrain and attempt to remove the victim from the location against her will. At this time, the Miami Gardens Police Department is actively working with the United States Marshals Fugitive Task Force to locate and apprehend Mr. Davis. We are here.
Bro, what is going on? Like I'm gonna be real. On my channel, I keep it G. And in no way, shape, form, or fashion do I agree with assault or battery or these heinous type of charges. I have never condoned a man touching.
The boxing world is buzzing with excitement about the Stevenson versus Lopez fight as fans, commentators, and analysts study every moment leading up to it. Press events, training footage, and interviews are closely watched for insight into mindset, strategy, and readiness. Pro boxer Jermaine Ortiz gives his view, saying Shakur Stevenson has learned from past fights and is not likely to take careless risks this time. Ortiz points to Shakur discipline, flexibility, and ring awareness as strengths that could help him against a dangerous opponent like Teofimo Lopez. Experts agree this matchup brings together two elite styles, making it one of the most compelling fights in recent years. Shakur Stevenson comes in with blazing speed, sharp accuracy, and strong technical skills that help him manage range and control the pace. His talent for reading opponents and adjusting during the fight is considered a major advantage. On the other side, Teofimo Lopez offers explosive power and a relentless approach that can shift a fight in seconds. His confidence and pressure keep opponents on edge throughout the bout. This matchup is not just about power or speed, but about preparation, ring intelligence, mental strength, and smart execution under pressure. Fans are excited by the promise of top-level skill, intense moments, and tactical exchanges developing round after round. As the build-up continues, all attention is on which fighter will rise to the challenge and claim a career-defining win.
2020, who knows, man, June, summertime. What you looking at, Lamont Roach? Like, what are you looking at? What are you looking at?
I don't think he's going to fight him again.
Yeah.
Especially after the draw with Pitbull.
Yeah.
So I think that's like he can use that as an excuse, like, he can't even beat the guy that I beat, blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes. The same thing, boxers kill me, because they'll say, on one hand, they'll say, he couldn't beat him and I beat him, and then they'll say, styles make fights. You know what I mean? It's all BS.
Yeah.
So I don't think that he's going to fight Lamont Roach. I think that he should be fighting the winner of Teofimo and Shakur. Plain and simple.
Plain and simple. At 140.
I think he has no excuse to not fight Shakur at 140 because of the size. I think he don't want to fight. I mean, he shouldn't have an excuse to fight Teo either. He went up to 140 years ago to fight Mario Barrios. So
what do you say about his legacy though? Like, let's say he does come back and it's Shakur or it's Teo, and let's say he possibly loses. Do you give him love for stepping up and getting in the ring with those guys, especially if he continue to move on and fight other guys at 140, big names at 140? Or do you say, hey, you were gone, trouble, you came back, you weren't who you used to be, how do you look at the legacy if he come back again?
The boxing world is filled with excitement as the Stevenson versus Lopez fight gets closer, and fans, commentators, and analysts break down every detail before the event. Press appearances, training videos, and interviews are carefully reviewed to understand mindset, strategy, and readiness. Professional boxer Jermaine Ortiz shares his opinion, saying Shakur Stevenson has grown from earlier fights and is unlikely to make careless moves this time. Ortiz highlights Shakur's discipline, adaptability, and ring awareness as key strengths that could help him against a tough opponent like Teofimo Lopez. Many experts agree this fight brings two elite styles together, making it one of the most exciting matchups in recent years. Shakur Stevenson enters with great speed, sharp accuracy, and strong technical ability, allowing him to control distance and pace. His skill in reading opponents and adjusting during the fight is seen as a major advantage. On the other side, Teofimo Lopez brings explosive power and constant pressure that can change a fight in moments. His confidence and aggressive style keep opponents alert at all times. This matchup is about more than speed or power, as it tests preparation, ring intelligence, mental strength, and smart execution under pressure. Fans are drawn to the promise of high-level skill, intense action, and tactical battles unfolding round by round. As anticipation keeps growing, all eyes remain on which fighter will step up and earn a defining victory.
Match with Lamont, because I'm getting so tired of hearing about these DV charges you keep catching. So apparently Gervonta Davis has been arrested for another DV case. I think this is about his third or fourth one now, probably more than that. To be honest, this don't really shock me, because y'all remember when he was dating Ari and they had got into a real bad and he pulled her wig off in the middle of the street, right? That incident was all over the internet. And fast forward, there was another incident that happened back in 2022 with another baby mama, where she claims that she was in the car and things got really rough between them and she made a frantic call to 911, which she should not have made, she claims. And also said that Gervonta did not hurt her or her daughter. So why did you call the police? It's giving, I'm not mad no more, and at the end of the day, that's my baby daddy. So let me go ahead and scrap this up. Clear up this rumor so nothing else goes any further with this. I really don't understand what be going on with men putting their hands on people. It's like, even if you want to give Gervonta the benefit of the doubt and say that he's innocent, when you got track record of 4 or 5 DV cases, all proven guilty, bro, it gets to a point. Don't you blow off enough steam in the ring? And this is really disappointing for Gervonta, because it's like, do you want to throw away your career? You're literally #1 right now. You've been #1. You probably will stay #1 as long as you keep doing what you're doing. As many people as he done fought, it seemed like Lamont Roach was his only real competition. He match on the way, by the way. Really big fight, he gotta be there for that. I don't know what he's going through, and maybe it's just me, but I do feel like ever since that fight with Lamont Roach, he been off.
Subscribe to Glove Lord and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.